What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Now today we're back on the tier list, but today we're going to be doing the movies. And no, we're not including all the Ewok movies, but we will do the holiday special. But I'm going to rank them from best to worst, S tier to F tier, and let's see what happens. We're going to have a little discussion of my thoughts of each movie as well. So we're going to start with the prequels first and then move, we're going to do it chronologically. So let's start with episode 1. The Phantom Menace. Now, The Phantom Menace, actually, in my opinion, is actually not the worst Star Wars movie. Honestly, I feel like a lot of people don't understand it. It's a lot of politics. I know people don't really like that about Star Wars, but me personally, I love it. So it's not like bad to me. I also don't think Jake Lloyd did a terrible job either. I honestly don't think he was that much in it, to be honest, rewatching it again, because I rewatched these before doing this, and I honestly think The Phantom Menace is not as bad as people think. First of all, before we even start any of this, I don't really think any of these Star Wars movies are F tier, so I don't think anyone's going to be in the F tier category. But for The Phantom Menace, I'm going to put it in C. I think it's average. I don't think it's bad, and I think there's some shining moments. Qui-Gon Jinn, love his character. Obi-Wan Kenobi, of course, and the Duel of the Fates, one of the best scenes in all of Star Wars. So now let's go on to Attack of the Clones. Now, I get a lot of hate for this, but I don't care. Me personally, I think Attack of the Clones is by far the worst Star Wars movie ever. And yes, I would rather watch The Last Jedi, and I know I'm going to get hate for that, but it's true. I just think it's horribly written. I think the acting's awful. I think the CGI on top of it all is terrible. And I think if it wasn't for the last 30 minutes of the movie, I don't think anyone would really like it. So I'm going to personally put it on D tier. I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for that, but yeah, I just don't like it. So we're going to move on to episode 3. Now, I don't know how I should do this. I don't know if I should have it in the state of mind of including the Clone Wars into a factor of this movie, but you know what? I'm going to do it my way, and my way is going to be, yes, we're going to include that the Clone Wars, affecting it. We're not rating these just as movies. We're going to rate them as the emotional impact. So if we're including that, episode 3 is one of the best Star Wars movies ever. Downfall of Anakin turning to the dark side into Darth Vader. I'm going to say oh man, you know what? I'm going to say it's S tier. Great movie. I'd watch it probably. It's definitely top 3 favorite Star Wars movies. So good. Now we have the Clone Wars movie, which I know we were supposed to do it chronologically, but whatever. We're going to do it now after 3 episodes. Clone Wars movie. I don't think it's that great, but it's really good. I enjoy it. I don't think it's bad. I think it's on the same tier as Phantom Menace. C. It's not in a B tier. It's not above average, but I really like it, and it made this great show, so you got to give it credit where credit's due. Next, we have Solo, a Star Wars story. Now, in all complete honesty, I've only seen this movie once, and when I did see this movie, I was under the influence of alcohol, and it may have affected my review, because I actually really liked it when I first watched it. I really did. I thought it was great. I had a great Star Wars feeling, the shots, the cinematography was great. But as I remember, it was great. But did the alcohol amplify it? Yes, it did. It made it way better. But guess what? Still liked it. So I don't think I would put it above the Phantom Menace or the Clone Wars. I would put it there. And it's definitely not on the same level as Attack of the Clones. It's better than Attack of the Clones. Anyways, let us move on. Now we have probably, and I feel like people are mixed about this movie. Rogue One, in my opinion, is a great movie. I see sentiment out there that people don't like it, which I don't understand how, but I don't know. But it's such a great movie. It is. It really is. So we're gonna put it up here with, I think it's B. It definitely is. It's above average, and it's super good. The Battle of Scarif. I mean, come on, such a great moments. Now we're going to do A New Hope. Now, A New Hope. If you know me, it is my favorite Star Wars movie. As a film, it is epic. As a Star Wars movie, it is epic. Now, I'm going to have to put it with the S tier. I might be biased. You know what? No, I'm not. I'm going to put it in an A. I don't know. You know what? Fuck it. This is my tier. We're doing S tier. New Hope is great. I love it. Absolutely amazing. Now we have The Empire Strikes Back. A lot of people's favorites. Personally, one of my favorites. And I'm also going to put it on an S tier. I think it's super good. I really enjoyed it. God, I could stay in Dagobah with Yoda and Luke forever. I think those scenes are the best ever. the iconic, Luke, I am your father. Like, no, I am your father. Sorry, that's what it really is. But I absolutely love it. It's fantastic. Now we have Return of the Jedi. I love Return of the Jedi. I do. I love it. I think it does deserve an S tier. I really do. But I'm gonna put it on A, just because. Ooh, you know what? No, I can't do that. I can't do that. It's gotta be S tier. It has to be. The Return of the Jedi is one of the best movies ever, so I have to put it on S tier. I can't fall short of it. It's crazy how good the original trilogy is. It's great. I know people would probably put A New Hope on either B or A, but I really think The New Hope's a great movie. It's my favorite Star Wars movie. So now we're gonna do the holiday special. It's a meme. It's great. I'm putting it in an A tier. It is such a funny thing to watch. It's interesting that it even was considered, like, it's so funny. I think it's hilarious, but oh, so good. All right, now we're going to move on to The Force Awakens. I think, and I've discussed this with people, I think The Force Awakens is a solid 7 out of 10. It is solid. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I don't know. I think it's good. But I'm gonna put it on the same tier as Rogue One. I think that's fair. It had a great potential. It had a great protagonist. It started this character Kylo Ren that I really, really love. But yeah, let's do that. Now we're gonna go to the fateful The Last Jedi. The Last Jedi, I feel like it's a lot of hate. It does, but I feel like it's valid. A lot of it is valid, and it's hard to do. I think a lot of mistakes were happened, but there were some good moments in this. There were. But very far and few in between. And the way I rank these tier lists generally is which order I would watch them in. You know what I mean? Like, S is obviously I watch it all the time. B, I would, A, I would watch. B, I would watch. C, I would watch. But I would not watch The Last Jedi above anything C tier. So I would put it on a D tier, honestly. It's very controversial, yeah. So unfortunately, this tier list does not have The Rise of Skywalker. This was made before. I couldn't find one. I'm sorry, guys. But I'm going to say The Rise of Skywalker is on a B tier. Same with The Force Awakens. I know a lot of mixed opinions there, but I really enjoyed it. It was a great movie experience. So I'm going to have to say a B tier. And that's it, guys. That is my tier list for the Skywalker saga. Obviously, Star Wars is the best thing ever, but you can obviously, I favor original trilogy stuff. But I really, really enjoy everything on that S tier. I think everything on that S tier deserves to be there. Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this video, or if you want to see me do more tier lists, let me know in the comments and like and subscribe. Anyways, guys, may the Force be with you always.